Of course, the 1.30 patch came out today, as well as the Leviathan story DLC. So we're going to be taking a look at that today, starting off a new game. From what I understand from Paradox, anyway, from what they were tweeting yesterday, is that the patch may cause some issue with the old save games. So we won't be going into that old save game that we were playing yesterday with kind of our failing empire, but we will be starting an entirely new game, and that will give us a chance to kind of build upon what we learned in the last game, so the mistakes that we made, and hopefully do a little bit better this time. So I'm going to head into a new game, and should I play the humans again? I'm wondering. You know, the humans, you know what you're getting, but they have a different flavor of human that I might look at. The UN-sponsored Ulysses Initiative oversaw the construction of 6 great arc ships in low Earth orbit at the end of the 21st century. Ships were filled with powerful but unstable wormhole generators sent forward to distant stars, carrying a 250,000 colonists each. None were heard from again, and research into subspace wormholes was soon abandoned. Yet, unbeknownst to the Earth, one of the arc ships made it to a lush alien moon and established a flourishing colony. The pioneers who tamed the world were determined to realize humanity's manifest destiny, dominion over the galaxy at any cost. So these guys are human, but they're a little bit more military focused. So we're going to give these guys a try instead of the United Nations of Earth that we played last time. So the Commonwealth of Man. These guys are quick learners, and they're nomadic, they're xenophobes, and they're fanatic militarists. So you get a bonus for a rivalry. Weapon damage is plus 10, and they're happy when they're fighting. They have a war happiness of 10%. So yeah, let's select these guys. We're going to go with maybe a small system. Elliptical is fine. Sure, the AI empires seem fine. I don't like the idea of advanced AI starts because, well, I don't like anyone having a jump ahead of me. Fallen Empires 1, that seems okay with me. Habitable Worlds, 100%, that's okay. AI aggressiveness normal. Difficulty normal. We can allow all FTL methods, and everything else looks good there. So we will start playing. So this may take a little while to load in, so just give it a little bit of patience. We have loaded into the main game though, so it shouldn't take too long. And I just realized that I'm not monitoring my Twitch stream at all, and I should do that just in case you guys are doing any talking to me. So anyway, okay, more than a century has passed since the great arc ship Chrysanthemum carried 250,000 of our ancestors from the distant Earth to the garden world we have come to know as Unity. After a long and perilous journey, the colonists rejoiced when they first saw sunlight again, a bit from a foreign star. The early years were difficult. Citizen militias were formed to fight off the lethal alien wildlife that was found, that we found ourselves sharing our new homeworld with, and cultivating the terrestrial crops that had been brought proved harder than imagined. Yet for each challenge overcome, we became stronger. Once this new world has been tamed, our numbers grew exponentially. The last few decades have seen great leaps in technology, and we are now finally ready to reach out and reclaim the stars from whence we came. Very exciting stuff. So we will begin here, and yes, there's the AI tooltip guy who is kind of more annoying at this point right now than useful. Maybe I should have left him up maybe another level, though, considering how bad we did last time. So let's take a look at our system here now. There's Unity, the world that we occupy. We do have a military strike force. We have our construction ship. We have our science ship. We have rally points, which we did not have in the other game, so I'm not quite sure what that's about.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire.
Okay. Yeah. Deneb.
This
Unity.
is our homeworld.
Yeah, that's our homeworld. Let's check out the surface of our homeworld. We do have some slums and stuff on the go. That is typical. And what can we develop here on our whole homeworld? We'll look at that first off. We do have a population here, and these guys not doing too much, so that may be a good spot to plunk down a hydroponics farm. And that will help us grow food and therefore our population. Let's take a look at our armies. We do have a defense army. I'm just going to build a couple of more defense armies. I like having 3 kind of as a base, and then we can build more up if we have to. Okay, so we'll recruit those, and let's take a look at our spaceports. So we have our strike force. We have a Corvette and a Grand Corvette, which is, I'm not sure what the difference is between the two of them. Oh, I just decided to build one though, so I guess maybe we'll find out. Maybe I should be a little bit more careful with the mouse. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at our starting technologies. Yes, thank you. We don't need to learn about technologies from you. We have Jorge here, and Jorge is going to be researching what? Energy storage, fusion reactors, that might be good. Solar panel network, that goes on our spaceports, makes our energy a little bit better. And global energy management, capacity overload, and power hub 1. I'm going to go with the solar panels for now. Let's check out UPAN and see what UPAN. We can do the New Worlds Protocol, which unlocks colony ships. We can do biodiversity, which unlocks the biolab. And we can do space combat, which increases our naval capacity. We're probably not going to get into a fight that soon. And we will want to start colonizing worlds ASAP. So we'll do the colony ship. And Haruna Sasaki. Let's see what she has. She has powered exoskeletons, which increases our army damage, plus it increases our mineral production. That might be good. You have improved spaceport 2, and you also have nanomechanics. We're going to go with power exoskeletons because, hey, who doesn't like the idea of having a robotic exoskeleton at your disposal? Okay, our science ship. Let's get our science ship exploring the system, survey the system. The construction ship won't be able to do too much yet until we do a little bit more surveying. So we will leave him for now. And I guess that's all we can do. So I'm going to unpause the game and get things underway. And we'll see what we can find in the Deneb system. I just got a text here, so I just got to check it. Okay, and I'm just going to reply to that. Well, our science ship is doing this very compelling streaming going on right here. Me replying to a text.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task. Okay, so yeah, we're going to research the Inferno. So we'll get them working on that. That is interesting. Thank you very much. Okay, we have our first strike force there. So yeah, they're researching that. So we won't be able to do too much more. Our armies are completely built. Do we have a general right now? See who we have for leaders. We don't have anyone in contacts. We don't have any situations. We're back to our science. Wow, this is a bit different from the other interface. I guess they changed that in the patch. We found one of our old probes on Inferno. It is somehow kept intact all these years. Still trying to send data to our homeworld. Stands as testament of past struggles and our wish to flee our planet's bounds. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies. That's kind of the tutorial anomaly, I guess. You get that every game in your first system. So Inferno.
This is our construction
we can build a mining station there, which will produce some energy for us, which will be good. All right. And yeah, so more. We don't have leaders. Let's take a look at our leaders.
Construction complete.
Okay, construction's complete. Just want to pause for now. We do have all our scientists used. We do have our governor in use. Don't have any admirals? No admirals? Okay, we should get an admiral then for our navy. Fire rate 8%, combat speed 20, emergency FTL damage, sensor range, and sublight speed. We're gonna go with the fire rates, and we will assign him to that fleet because he's probably going to be our main guy for our fleet. I try to keep my fleets intact. I will retreat if I have to, so yeah, try to keep the guys who are skilled alive. That is my philosophy anyway, or attempted philosophy. Not always successful in that. 500. Okay, that must be our space station. All right, so yeah, we are getting underway here now. So we have something being built at Inferno, and our science ship is working away. And let's just take a look at the galaxy. And we're kind of up in the corner here. And this is going to be like our sphere of influence. So apparently there is a habitable world like very, very close to us. So when we build a colony ship, we will probably be sending some colonists there to take care of it. Okay, Unity. Well, let's see if we can improve Unity. Okay, so they are building food. We don't have a population there. We could build a mine there, and I think we will build a... Oh, our scientists gain a level. That's cool. Athena is done. So we will grab the Athena, and we will send you to Hyperion once we get up to 81 minerals. Things will start off a little bit slow as we build up our energy credits and our minerals and whatnot, so you gotta have a little bit of patience at the start of the game. It's like the early turns of Civ, where you're just kind of hitting enter while you're building your first worker or your pyramids or first temple or whatever. Speaking of Civ, Civ 6 released today. Like to be able to play it, but probably won't be picking it up till next month. It is a little bit pricey, and I just moved, and still paying off some debts and stuff from the move, so gotta focus on that. 71, so I think it's going to be 2 more ticks before we can do something with that. Great thing about starting a new game, though, like you start off with that enthusiasm and excitement. There's lots for you to explore. There's lots to do. So our first system has been surveyed. We do know that there's a habitable world up here. So that's probably going to be a prime target for us for our science ship. So yeah, we got quite a few things that we can tap into our home sector. So the Athena is going to be very busy over the next little while. We need 81, so 1 more tick. Actually, I think we will work on the minerals right now, because we can kind of steamroll that, like get a mineral train going where we don't have to wait long periods of times being able to between building things. That will be good for us. How's our science ship doing? Okay, he's exploring that world. There's a desert world there, which the discovery of alien life. The CNS Oracle has made startling find. We've seen this before in earlier games, and so we're just gonna okay out of that. If you're wondering what those things say, you can look at my last Let's Play, and you can hear me reading off the description. While in command of the 1st Strike Force, Admiral Korichiro Tanaka has learned to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. It's the first time I've seen that. I don't know if that's part of the Leviathan's pack, but okay, so he is now a fleet logistician. that how you pronounce that? Can I look at this guy? Simple forms of life. Yeah, we've seen that before. Can we look at this guy? And aggressive. Ship upkeep minus 10%. Okay, so they can gain traits. Like I said, haven't seen anyone gain traits before, so I'm not sure if that's from the patch or from the DLC. Okay,
Anomaly found.
we have found an anomaly. Seems that life has found a way, even on a planet torn between the extremities of rocky soils and liquid seas. We'll research that. Construction ship is working away. Again, it's going to be a little while before we can build something else since we are in the initial stages of the game. Construction complete, so that's the Athena. Can we build anything on world to increase mineral production? We probably can. Science mining network for 60. So that's a little bit cheaper if we build on world. So we're going to do that. We might be able to tap into those minerals right away since this population is still building up.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, we've already found.
These are unknown spacefaring entities.
Okay.
We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Yeah, these guys look like they are going to be space whales.
Situation log uncovered.
Hostile fleet.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay,
Station
this
under
we're under attack in the initial stages. This may be like a very short game. Okay, stop going. Pause the game. Fascinating creatures roam the plains and coasts of Higima 1. CNS article reports that life forms are using tools, however primitive, potentially achieving sentience. Science officer Joshua Davies stresses that finding alien life in this state is a rare opportunity and we should pay special attention, maybe even uplift them to become our subjects. So, yeah, that might be something for us to do. Wow. So these guys are fighting us. And we are really, really underpowered. That's our station. They can't... Commonwealth of Man. Yeah, that's us. Truncheon? I'm not sure what this is. No, it is a space station, so it must be one of our outlying things. Yeah, they're laying waste to that, though, whatever it is. Oh, it's a wormhole station. And, yeah, the space whales not really loving that. And, I mean, if I send my fleet, it's just going to be sacrificial right now. I want to keep these guys around Earth. We can build a Corvette. So if these guys come up towards Unity, you know, maybe we'll have a chance to defend ourselves. This station is gone, and yeah, the space whales are disappearing. So space whales really, really didn't like that station out there. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if we can do FTL without that station, since we are wormhole based. Okay, so angry space whales, starting things off. Science ship is working. The Athena can't really do anything till we get more minerals. So we will have to let things kind of tick by and see where we stand.
Construction complete.
Okay, construction complete. That is another ship to add to our strike force. 47, so we should be able to build that mine on Unity. Build. No, I need 60. I think it was the other game that I needed about 45. I think it depends on probably like your leaders and things like that, how
System
much things
survey
cost.
complete.
Abnormal conditions or science ship scans the surface has become quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. It's composition history provided with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. Surely come across more irregularities. So there's a modifier on Hegima 4 that we will be able to take advantage of. So next tick we should be able to start our mining network very shortly here now. Anytime, there we go. That will suppress the other resource, but we are fine with that. I think there's lots of energy that we can tap into on that planet. Okay. Speaking of which, okay, so they're still building population. I mean, I could build other stuff here, but, you know, the population kind of has to fill out a bit first to really take advantage of it. Okay, the article is done. So we will head to here. No, we won't head to here because we lost our wormhole station. We need to build more wormholes. Yeah, apparently space whales really don't like wormholes. So let's take a look at the Athena and see if we can build a wormhole station. How does this work? The Athena 67. Okay, so we'll let that tick up. Maybe we can build it closer to Unity so the space station can protect it, or the fleet. I don't know. We are learning things here, and you are learning them with me, so that is exciting. Okay, so the Athena gravity. Okay, so it needs to be kind of.
Construction complete.
We'll put it up here, I think. So how far out do we have to go? Pretty far out. All right, so we won't be able to do too much in the other systems until we build some wormhole generators. Okay, neat, I guess. Unity has finished its construction. So where are they building next? They're going up there. So we could build another power plant up there once we hit 60. So that's what we will probably do. Since we're kind of stuck in the system for now because, well, space whales don't like wormholes. It's going to be the title of my first book, Space Whales Don't Like Wormholes by Durinde, and it's going to be insight into the mammalian behavior of the Giganticus space whale. I don't know where I was going with that. It sounded more clever in my head, and then when it got to the tongue, you know, things just went downhill really quickly. So the construction ship is working. We're going to head to Unity and we're going to build a power plant there. Can't really upgrade anything there. We can clear out these slums once we hit 37, so we might do that. You know, they say take care of home first and everything else will come into place, or something like that. Maybe I'm just making that up. But, or yeah, keep your house in order, or some sort of saying that I'm trying to invoke here that I'm not really having a successful way of doing. Construction complete. Okay, so there's the wormhole generator. Okay, so you can now head to one of these planets. So there's a definite downside to traveling by wormhole because you do have to build those wormhole generators.
Wormhole stations are built on the outer rim of a system, molding minute tears in space-time into...
What he said. I don't think we can like build anything extra to
give it any defensive capabilities. I just hope space whales don't come again to rip up our ship. 45. So yeah, once we hit, was it 87 or 81 again? 81, we will start building some more stuff here in our home system. We may have to creep outward too with our construction ship to, I don't know if this orange circle is kind of where we can warp out to.
System survey complete.
That may be it. Store 2. Alright, this seems like the next spot we can check out. And the Athena should be able to build a mining station now. So we'll do that. And whoa! All of our scientists gained a skill level, which is great. Speaking of our scientists, how is the technology going? 25 months, 8 and 25. I don't think we've done anything yet technology-wise. So yeah, again, things are going to be a little bit slow starting off as we do the initial surveying and construction. We will kind of steamroll a bit once we get some more minerals on the go and can start building things a bit faster. Vidjal 2. Apparently there's a habitable world there as well, 80%. Okay, that's just telling us that that system's been surveyed. Alright, we're doing okay so far, I think, aside from getting our butt kicked by the space whales at the very start. We may need to build up our fleet a little bit sooner than I thought. Science Officer Joshua Davies has leveled up and gained the trait Psionics. Okay, that's cool. What does that mean? Research Psionics plus 10%. Okay, he's not going to be researching anything because he's out on the ship, but there we go.
Construction complete.
Okay, so the Athena finished some more construction. Let's head down to New Luna and build a research station down there. That's going to aid our engineering research. And of course, we're now ticking at 15, which is a little bit better than before. Energy is kind of stagnant. We are building, though, a power plant here, so once that gets into operation, that should be good for us.
Research complete.
Okay, so there's our first bit of research. We can build a colony ship. Monthly influence. Yeah, remember last game where we ran into that problem with influence? Let's nip that in the bud right now. Oracle is finished with that system. Okay, so that's kind of everything in the close region. Let's kind of go rimward, because we're less likely to run into aliens moving back this way. I hope, anyway. So what do we need to build a colony ship? So we need to look at our spaceport. 279. That's doable. It's going to take us a while to hit 279, though. We do have a negative balance with the energy. The Athena, what can you build now? Well, you can solve our energy crisis right now just by heading over there. And wow, 6 minerals in that system, so we will probably head there and start building mining stations. Okay, and maybe we'll go to Hikma after that. So yeah, we are in the deficit for energy, but as soon as this is complete, we should be back to the positive side of things. In the words of Monty Python, always look in the bright side of life.
Complete.
Okay, not much in that system at all. Let's take a look over here. And our construction ship is working away. I'll probably send the construction ship over here to start tapping into some of those minerals. 2, 2, and 2. Yeah. Seems like a good idea to me. May not be a good idea, but it seems like a good idea right now. Construction complete. Okay, that solved our energy issue. There's nothing left for us to tap into the Durinde system. So let's start building stuff here. Yeah, let's go for the minerals first, and then we'll loop back and we will build a research station on this world. And then after that, maybe we'll save up for our first colony ship. Who knows? We may encounter something in the nether regions of space that will make us change our mind. Or maybe the space whales will come back and destroy our wormhole generator again, like they did about 10 minutes into the game, which maybe wasn't so fun. So those two ships are working away. Let's take a look at our home world. At the surface. Okay, so the next group of colonists are going to pop into here. So let's build a hydroponics farm to take advantage of that. They'll probably get a adjacency bonus for that as well. And we can probably clear off one of these places. This will help with research if we clear this off, so maybe we will do that. We need 54, so we'll wait for our credits to tick up to 54. And yeah, we'll clear off the industrial wasteland.
Anomaly found.
Well, we do have an anomaly, so we'll send our science ship to take care of that. And engineering research is done. Mining network 2. I like the idea of that. The idea of having more minerals.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. So let's build another mining station here. 81 for that, so one more tick. Hold on a tick. Okay, pirate exiles. What was thought to be a cluster of minerals are the metal hulls of 2 alien corvettes stealthily drifting through the asteroid belt. Science Officer Joshua Davies establishes contact that the 2 ships are crewed by alleged former pirates, now cast out from their robber clan. They have heard whispers that Grand Marshal Sidney Beauclair of the Commonwealth of Man is a champion of the people and seek asylum. They can make themselves useful. We do not need their services. We can take their lives for our energy credit boosts. Deny their assignment. Let's take these guys in and see what happens. So there's the exiled pirates. So let's send them to our homeworld and see if we can get them to join up with our main military fleet. I don't know if this is going to cause us problems in the long run. I'm guessing this is part of the DLC or the latest patch. So, yeah, things have definitely been different so far for this game. So there's the solar panel network. We can start to build that on our space port, and that's going to help us out. Survey speed might be good. Physics lab 1 might be good. Assist research, unless we have science ships that aren't doing anything else, that may not be as useful. So, station mounted, ship mounted, go. Okay, so let's do that, and we may have to upgrade our science ship after that has been completed. What are you doing right now? You're not doing anything. We'll get you to survey that system. How are our pirates doing? They are heading to the Durinde sector, and we will add them to our fleet. That's my idea anyway. I don't know if that's going to work. We now know without a doubt that a living, thriving biosphere is not something unique to Unity. Well, we should know that because our ancestors did not come from Earth.
Situation log updated.
Commendable initiative. I think that gives us a... Okay, yeah, they want us to research 8 habitable worlds, and we can research that as well. But
The Empire screen lists the...
yeah. We want our scientists kind of focused on this right now and not on the alien bogies, the space whales that blew up our space station. We know that they're assholes. It's been confirmed that they're assholes. So we really don't need to know anything more else about them. Another station survey is done. Kind of small systems around here. So the construction ship here is done. So we will build a mining station there. Science ship is working away. And yeah, things are going all right so far. There's a habitable world there as well that we might be able to take advantage of. I could build a second construction ship, but I do find later in the game you just kind of got them sitting there because you have nothing to build. Okay, Favarian civilization encountered. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on in the system. They have entered the early steam age, and there's clear evidence that they are beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factories. So we could build a observation post above the world to study them more closely. Now we haven't we didn't encounter any of these kind of developing worlds in our last game. I did encounter them in the very first game I played off air, where I played about an hour or so just to get a feel of the game and just to make sure that the game worked. So yeah, we can build an outpost to kind of observe them. We can do different things to them. We can try to lift them to the space age and kind of bring them into the fold of our burgeoning empire. What I'm going to do right now, I'm not sure. What I do know that I'm going to do is... Okay, there's the pirates. So we are going to fold the space pirates into our main fleet here. Construction complete of the mining station, the Athena. Can build one more right there. And you can see like we're starting to steamroll with minerals right now. So speaking of the Deneb system, let's take a look at our home world again. And those guys aren't doing anything because they don't have any population, but I do want to clear that off. I did intend to do that earlier. And maybe we will think about building a colony ship. I do want to take a look at the spaceport. 279, 200 for the spaceport upgrade, and 75 for the solar panel network. Maybe that will be our next addition that will help us with our energy credits. I want to keep in the positive for that if I can. Because people start to get unhappy when you don't have resources. And I don't want people unhappy because they start to riot, then they start to separate, and then you got to go back and bombard them from orbit and try to get them back in the line. And it's not fun for everyone. Just bad times all around. So, how's our construction ship going?
System survey complete.
We do have another system surveyed. So we can get 3 energy credits there, 2 there. And we do have the aliens who are inhabiting this world. So we might do something with a observation post a little bit later in the game. That's just not going to be happening right now. Let's send our science ship down here. So we're getting this sphere of influence, not sphere of influence, but this is our jump range, so we're just taking everything in within that jump range. I guess that's the downside of the wormhole technology. You're limited by your wormhole generators, and the fact that space whales come within the 5 minutes of your first game and blow up your wormhole generator, then you're stuck in your home system for a while. What is going on here? Okay, that is the construction ship working away. Maybe I should be a little bit less paranoid. Our governor has gained a level. That's good. And that mining station is complete. We can now grab our construction vessel and build a research station right there. We're gaining a nice few things from this station, and this is probably going to be the spot for our first colonies, where as well, because it's a 80% habitable world. Does has some dangerous wildlife, Vornskiers, as I like to call them, because they're the kind of space wolves from Star Wars. And yeah, that might be the spot for our first colonists. Center range intel level. Center range is known. Why is this kind of green? I guess that's just the color of it. Comet sighted. A fierce plume of flame sears the heavens of unity. As the comet skirts the upper stratosphere, the sheer power evident in its cosmic trajectory have made a profound impression on the capital's populace. They liken the intractability of its path to the inevitability of the Commonwealth of Man's ascension to galactic supremacy. So everyone is 10% happier on the homeworld. You gotta love that. Speaking of the homeworld, let's take a look at the homeworld again. So they're still building population there, so there's no point really doing anything else on the homeworld. We can build our solar panels for our spaceport, and yeah, we're building away and we're growing our empire. Scientist is up to level 4, which is pretty good, I guess. And construction is complete for the Athena. So we're pretty much done with this system.
System survey complete.
Yes, these guys, okay. I just want to pause for a second. Okay, that's not within our borders. We'd have to build a post to do that, and I really don't want to build any frontier posts because they do drain influence, and we ran into trouble last game with not having any influence. So science ship has nothing to do, so we will send them there. The Athena, so this is within our borders, so we'll move to story, and well, no, we'll build a mining station there. We get one of each. I haven't seen that before, being able to tap into 2 different things from a single planet. I don't know if that's like a patch thing, or I've just been really unlucky not having seen that so far. So we're doing 22 minerals to tech now, so that's pretty good. How's our technology doing? 22 months, 26 months, and 50 months. So that is a ways off for sure. There's another habitable world down that way. So yeah, maybe a colony ship, maybe the next order on the agenda. Spaceport of Unity. Okay, they've built that. I mean, we could do the upgrade too, because we're going to hit the minerals for that a little bit sooner, and that will give us a chance to build up more minerals here. So we may do that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have to wait for 200 minerals there, which means we don't really have a lot to do until that happens. Let's take a look at our galactic map. Woo! Okay, back we go again. That is the Arjapan. Okay, that's a nebula. And that's a nebula. And that's the game being saved. There's another nebula down there. Okay, construction is complete here. There's our government. Naval capacity 15, cost 0.
The budget tab tallies our
There's our
enterprise
budget.
income and expense. The demographics tab tracks the
There's our
makeup and spread of our
demographics.
enterprise.
Okay, the Athena can travel here. Okay, wait, before we do that, we'll hold on to our drawers. I'm gonna wait for 279 minerals. I think it would benefit us to have that second planet, and to expand our borders. Some surveys done for there. 8 minerals. I think maybe this is where we're going to settle next. Let's survey this system. So yeah, that's outside our border on the Athena. Okay, so one more tick, we should be able to start work on our colony ship. And we'll get that out of the way, just kind of get that monkey off our back. We can have up to 5 worlds. I've gotten up to 4 before and then had people start to riot. Anyway, our side ship is working away. Everything here is ticking up. I like that. Species.
Species tab lists all types of nominally intelligent beings we have encountered, allowing us to modify or uplift them if we have the means and opportunity.
We can modify? How do we uplift things? They have 1 DNA. We can modify ourselves, apparently. And we can't really do anything with these guys. They're slow learners. They're sedentary. They're smart. But they're just really... Wait, they're intelligent, but they're slow learners. So once they get it, they got it. But it takes them a while to get it. I don't think I've seen this tab before. Ship designer, yeah, there's policies and edicts.
Covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts.
Free thoughts.
That can be enforced by spending some of our influence.
Research grants. Orbital bombardment. Let's go to light. Oh yeah, we can change these. I could probably have done that last game, but I didn't. And we found another civilization. We have detect presence of alien civilization on Quivura in the Tiaz system. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by the primitive satellites. Their nation states are on the path towards joining together in a global movement. It's likely a matter of time before they venture beyond the world and join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation post. Interesting. So that these guys down here. So we'll have to keep an eye on them as well. We do have quite a few aliens around, which we did not have last time.
Situation log updated.
Okay, the Delta Bogies. Okay, they are a menace. They're building an outpost. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. The mining station there. How's the research going? See, if we start researching these alien entities, then our society research gets stogged up, and that may not be a good thing for us. Okay, our colony ship's getting done though, and if I colonize down here, this should bring these systems into my fold. So that should be good for us. Side ship is working away. And let's take a look at the home world again. We may be able to do something now. So they built there. They are going to build a mining network right there so we can get some more minerals. I'm all about the minerals. Show me the minerals. Okay, our colony ship should almost be done.
Construction complete.
The Athena is done, and that wraps things up for that system. This system is barely within our border. But since it is within our border, we will build a research station right there, and then we will go after the minerals.
Research complete.
Okay,
Construction
we do
complete.
have some research complete. So that increases our influence, which is good. We are in a energy deficit right now. Orbital hydroponics farm, cultivating crops, research. Border range 20%. I like the idea of that. Production targets. I think that lets us kind of upgrade colony worlds a little bit better than we did last game. Because when you build a colony, like their central government is basically the remnants of their colony ship, and you can't do a lot with that from what I understand, but you can upgrade it if you research the right things into kind of a more central government thing. Okay, so that's done. That's done. So the Victorious is going to Norgon 2 and it's going to colonize the planet. And let's drop him down there. Norgon Prime. And that's really going to cause a energy deficit because we are now supporting the colonists as opposed to just ourselves.
System survey.
System survey done. We'll be able to survey more systems as well once we build our world down here. So I'll maybe build like a wormhole generator there as well. Probably will be useful for us so we don't have to route everything through the Deneb system. I was just about to say Sol system because I'm so used to playing as the other set of humans. So encountered a few things with the DLC so far. Not a lot though. A couple of story beats. Construction ships working away. Colony ship. They're working on that.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world.
It's going to take them a while to become self-sufficient.
It will take time for them to become.
And it's a great day for us. That got us some engine. So yeah, that increased our borders. Construction is complete on Norgon 2. So if we take a look at that world now, it'll take them 13 months to kind of get set up there, and there'll just be a drain till that happens. Okay, so let's go back to our home system. And I do want to upgrade our spaceports. So that will happen once we hit 200. So one more tick will let us do that. We will have to look at trying to get some more energy as well. There's the research station done. So the Athena can now build a mining station there. Research is done for geothermal fracking. New fracking techniques allow us to tap into previous unobtainable pockets of geothermal resources deep beneath the planet's crust. So that increases our mineral storage capacity, and it unlocks Mining Network 2, which I guess we can upgrade on the planets. Mineral processing, mining, so mineral processing plant 1. Improved spaceports. Huh. I thought we could already do that. Nope, we need to research that first. Okay, got it. I understand. So let's start to research that. Another system has been surveyed. We can get some nice energy if we head there. I think it is outside our boundary, though. This place is inside our boundary. Can't go there. It's just this system, I think, left in terms of what we can visit and survey, at least until we build another wormhole generator. We're receiving transmission from the Dabex consensus. They appear to successfully translate our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and hostilities have ceased. So that's probably the guys who were building the frontier outposts. Greetings coming from the Dabex consensus. Chancellor something. It's our elected representatives, truth citizens, alien scum, keep our respect our authority or else. keep out of our way or we'll make you. We're not very friendly. These guys are a democracy, and we're kind of militaristic, empire-building, Roman-type dudes. Everyone else is a space savage that needs to be tamed. Maybe I'm overthinking that a little bit, but I think that's kind of the gist of what I'm getting. Yeah. So, these guys fall into their territory, and we're kind of encroaching on that. Interesting. They have
construction complete.
probably just that world right now. Okay, the Athena. Okay, what can the Athena build now? Okay, let's head down here. And we do want to start tapping into the minerals of this system. Huh. This is interesting. I haven't butted up against an alien race so quickly before. At least I don't think I have. And we do, I keep mentioning this, we do want to build another wormhole generator to give ourselves some more range. I won't be able to do with anything with these guys now because they fall under the banner of these folk. And yeah, that's it for star systems within our range. So I guess we'll send our science ship back to Durinde to assist with research for now, because there's not too much else we can do. Have we looked at this? I guess we surveyed, yeah.
System survey complete.
System survey is done for that planet, so yeah. And we can't go here, right? Because it's outside our border. Yeah, that's all she wrote for the surveying for now. So I'll take the Oracle and we will bring them to Unity. And should be able to assist with research somehow. Once they get into orbit, I guess. These guys are still building up their colony. We do have quite a few minerals right now. Let's take a look at Deneb and Unity. And we could build another colony ship. Maybe we will. Okay, so upgrade. Okay, so we can start upgrading our mining networks. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. That's going to help us with our minerals. And that puts the kibosh on building another colony. Excuse me, another colony ship for now. It's been surveyed, we know about that. Mining station is done at Norgan. We have to let things tick back up so we can build yet another mining station. And we do want to maybe head over here and pick up. It's not within our border though. And I don't want to build a frontier outpost because it drains the influence. So yeah, there's our colony. And if I had known we were going to butt up against these guys, I maybe not would have colonized here. But you live, you learn. At least according to the, was it 1990 songs by, was it Alanis Morissette? You live, you learn. I won't try to sing. Won't put you through that. Construction ship. Okay, so we're waiting to tick up to 81. And I'm going to build something at Norgun 3 mining station. We won't be able to build anything there. So, yeah, maybe colonizing here might be our next step. That might be able to bring in this place. Yeah, the advice I read online is like, yeah, don't build frontier outposts if you want to keep your influence kind of in the positive, because it does take a while to build up. It's one of the harder resources to build. So construction ship is working away. The birth of space piracy! Space pirates! They're over there.
Construction complete.
Don't really care about them right now because they are harassing that other space-faring civilization. Construction is complete there. Oh, that does lie within our space. So the Athena... yeah, we will head here and we will build a mining station. Military power. Is that the... Oh, they do have a space station.
Station under attack.
Neat. And we do have some pirates attacking us, so we will send out our fleet, and hopefully we won't lose this mining station. We might, though. Oh, here we come. Here we come to save the day, maybe. Yeah.
Fleet
Here we
engaged.
go. We have ranked them by a bit. Our skill is the same. But yeah, they're down to 91. We're at 240. We're firing off our pew-pew red lasers. Just looking at that, if you're watching this on YouTube, scroll back a couple seconds and look at the Corvette name for the pirates. I'm sure there was a Corvette called Your Female Parent. It was a space pirate with Corvette basically saying your mama. Neat, kind of clever. I give it a slow clap. Slow clap, yeah. Oh my. Okay. Strike Force is done. We will head home. There is no debris for us to analyze, so we will leave that alone. There's a neutral fleet there. Can I talk to these guys?
Construction complete.
It's these folk. Can't talk to them. Okay, the Athena is done there. Okay, that's the consensus. We'll build an observation post and we will creepily watch them as they build up their civilization. Because that's what we do. Okay. Okay, so they're done. Wow, 4 there, hey? But we need to be able to learn how to clear mountain ranges. So we're probably going to want to... As much as I hate giving up minerals, probably going to want the food coming from there. Unity is good. Construction ship is good. Science ship should be aiding research. You need databank up links for that, so we can't do anything there. Okay. Okay. We almost have enough to build another colony ship, so I think we'll let it tick up to that, and we'll build another colony right there. Our strike force has been repaired. I think we did lose 1 ship in that combat. That's not a big thing. I wonder if it was one of the pirate ships. I don't think so. I think we picked up 2. Okay, Unity is done. We did do all the upgrading, right? Yeah, I believe we did. Okay, they are building there, and I kind of want to build a science lab right there. And I thought I set ourselves up. Okay, so they are building there. For some reason it's not showing anything being built. The Oracle doesn't have anything to do. 257, so I think 1 more tick should lead us to... So Unity is done. Athena has built its observation posts.
Observation posts house teams of scientists conducting research.
So we can abduct their cows if we'd like to. Genetically modified Bear's native population. Infiltrate their society. They will gradually embrace world leaders and prepare the planet for annexation by us. This complexity is only worthwhile on industrial civilizations. I'm going to do it. I'm going to infiltrate them, and that's going to cause us an energy deficit. And what else? And it's going to reduce our society research. Neat. You got to try different. That's probably something that I wouldn't do like in a normal single-player game, but hey, I'm doing it for the entertainment of you folks out there. Okay, so we should have enough now in Deneb to build a colony ship. And we should think about building a spaceport here. Spaceport module. Projectile lasers, okay. So we need 324 to build a spaceport there. I'm going to hotkey these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. What's on the go here? Physics research is done. Fusion power is good, which helps our ships. Research speed +5. I like the idea of that. So what did we just finish? Sensors. Okay. So let's take a look at our ship designer.
Ships in use within our empire
And our
hull sizes and components.
science ship. Reactor. Center range 30. So I can upgrade that. And I guess that's about it. I can make these guys faster if I wanted to, or give them more energy with the reactor, but save, yes. Well, we'll upgrade you anyway, or try to. No upgrade available? Oh, that's the construction ship. Upgrade! And the Athena needs something to do, so what's next? That's within their space. I think that's it until our colony ship is done. Unity has finished their construction. Let's take a look at Unity's surface. Okay, so they are building away there. I mean, we can clear away one of these things. Let's take a look at Norgan. And they won't be able to do anything until they finish building up their population. Yeah, I don't think Athena can actually do anything until we expand our borders a bit. So, definitely with this civilization, it's a lot slower to... Ooh, I know what we can do. I can tell you what we can do. Wormholes! We're going to build a wormhole. Station right there. And that's going to increase our range of things that we will be able to research, which will be good for us. Oh, you can rename systems. That may be entertaining. Deneb. 142. They're almost done. Unity. We're observing these guys. And I guess once that's done, this will be part of our world, to quote Ariel from Disney's Littlest Mermaid, or The Little Mermaid. View pans, it's administrating. Yeah, that's all going good. We do have a energy deficit again. Settling in this system should solve that. Should help anyway. Maintenance. Ship modifiers. Oh, I guess that's for the observation. I was trying to figure out why our infiltration mission had ship modifiers. Infiltration! Our initial infiltration cells are in place. The surfaces of Corva Siva and their recovery stories are in the process of being established. Aside from a few incidents, the Terabang disguises seem to be holding up well. Excellent! I feel like I'm in Star Trek, where they do that. Unity should be almost done there. Colony ship will colonize Jabba.
Upgraded. Construction complete.
So there's the Viper. The Viper is going to colonize here. And we do have a lot of Vornskiers. I think I'm going to go here. Okay. Take a look at our leaders. We do have some recruit. Last game I ended up with like a bunch of scientists and I don't know where they came from. I've been trying to figure that out. Okay, there's the Athena. They're done with the wormhole generator. Science ship can now start checking out the things down here. Gives us a little bit more range. We'll probably build one up here as well. Once we get that colonized. Can't really do anything with it right now. We can build our spaceports for Norgan Prime. Ooh, minus 12. We're really sucking on the energy right now. And part of that is the fact that we're establishing a colony here. And we're actually establishing a colony in the same system as an already kind of thriving, not quite sentient species. Okay, he's still working away and don't want to, need to slow my roll a little bit. Okay, so now that we've settled there, we should be able to come up and build a mining station there. And yeah, we should be able to build out here and here now as well. But we do need to look at kind of solving that energy issue. So let's take a look at Unity. Look at the surface. They're building that up. Let's clear this. And our empire is growing. It's growing a little slow, but it is growing. We're up to 3 worlds right now. And we may bring these guys into the fold once the infiltration has been completed. Interested to see how that works. It's an interesting spot right there. Maybe some good resources. Science ship is still working away at that though. We do have one more world that we could colonize. Phase 2. Although our operatives on the surface are now numbered in thousands, the progress of our operations has been slow. Infiltration attempt to overthrow the government. Violent coup, only have cell members killed. Whoops! Another cell unfortunately managed to retrieve their bodies before they could identify them as aliens. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess this won't be an entirely smooth process, and it probably shouldn't be. Infiltrating an alien world and usurping people in power. Oh, there go our energy credits.
Construction complete.
It's gonna start to make people very unhappy. Produced module station maintenance. Yeah. When the space station gets done here, we'll need to build some solar panels to kind of slow this. Well, we're at +3. Build solar panels. Construction complete. That system has been surveyed, and there is some interesting stuff there. Let's survey this system. Okay, the Athena has nothing to do. Yes, we are losing power. That mission is halted because we have no energy credits. We built an observation post there, and we will probably build a wormhole generator there as well. And yes, energy is what we are looking for now.
Situation log updated.
Encounter in Lictabon. We encountered some form of alien vessel in Lictabon. They're the Gulf Bogies. And they are interesting. Okay. Take a look at the surface here. So, build power plant. That should help things. Norgan Prime, they built their hydroponics. They want to go and build food next. I guess I can't blame them for that. Jabba Prime. Once this colony gets established too, this energy crisis may go away on its own. At least I hope it will. Would make my life easier. Oh, we found an anomaly, so let's research that. We do have a neutral fleet. That's the guys. Woodwind instrument What? They're investigating woodwind instruments? I don't get it. I'm missing something. To rise above the waters, species native to has, according to, achieved and then master plant small plots of land as well as vast oceans. Okay. So is that the guys here? Are they kind of moving rapidly through the ages? Yeah. We are in deficit. We know we are in deficit by -1. Construction's complete there. Can we build anything to help with energy? The answer is not at this moment. But we can build some more mining places. Or why can't we build those? Not within our borders?
Construction complete.
Oh, yeah, it's the red thingy. We can build here, though. What? It was just in our border. I'm sure it was. Okay. It's an alien menace there. Hopefully they don't destroy our wormhole generator on us like we did in the first 10 minutes of the game. So that's pretty much halted until we get more energy. Really can't do anything with construction ship. Unity, how are things going? Okay, that should help us with our energy there. Why is this 2? Energy shortage. Let's take a look at these guys. Base unhappy pops plus production. It's 50-50. Okay. Like I said, I think once this colony is established, I think that's going to help us out in the long run in terms of this energy deficit. And they did build their spaceport and their solar panels, correct?
Complete.
Yes, okay. Yes, I know. We are losing energy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So what is our next move? I don't want to go to war with these guys, but... I mean, we do have quite a few minerals, but it takes energy to maintain ships as well. This guy is at level 5, which is really impressive. And he is still working away in that system.
System survey complete.
Okay, that's done. Can we survey them? We can survey them. We're neutral. Tell my wife, hello. What drives a man to neutrality? Okay, let's take a look at our surfaces. Yes, we suck. They're building food. And these guys are still colonizing the world. So things are going to slow down a little bit right now, at least until we get this energy situation sorted. Sounds like the current world. Okay, so haven't really... I mean, aside from getting attacked by the space whales, which does happen in other games, and losing our wormhole port first 10 minutes, I haven't really encountered too much lately with the DLC. That might change in a bit, though, as we get more established. Yes, we have no energy. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. $2:15:11:01. Aren't we? Haven't we already passed that? Okay, they can't do anything because we have no energy either. Okay, so instead of influence this time, we kind of screwed ourselves on the energy thrusters. Power plants. Aetherian stone, which we don't have. Defense platform. Ion thruster, sure. Nothing else seems that useful right now for our engineering research. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we've screwed ourselves on the energy by maybe trying to expand too far too quickly. They're not going to colonize till they get energy. I mean, I could disband some ships. I don't know what else to do. We have a ton of minerals, though. I mean, we're mineral rich. The thing is, if you build anything with those minerals, they will use energy. So, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, that will be a little bit better once these guys have filled in. They're building there now, so build for science, and we won't be able to build anything with those guys. I've colonized. Okay, yeah, that won't be 3 until this actually gets colonized. Well, yeah, we have kind of stalled ourselves out right now. And I don't know how to get myself out of it. Yeah, I thought I might be able to tap into these things, but I guess not. How is research going? It's probably slowed down by the fact that we have no energy as well. Research speed. Yep. Okay, maybe we can do some sort of edict. There we go. Purge the intelligence migration, information quarantine, rethought, research grants. No. Is there like a planetary edict that we can issue? Planet summary.
These are planet-specific edicts.
Re-education, propaganda, land of opportunity, infrastructure, buildings costs, construction times, arms race. No. Yeah. Well, yeah, what can I say? We're stalled. These guys still researching woodwind instruments? I don't know.
System survey complete.
System survey is done. Okay, so that is their standing fleet. I mean, we could build up and take them out. We do have a lot of minerals. Can we see how many armies are in their homeworld? A bunch. Alright. Maybe that's what we're going to do. Because I can't think of anything else to do. So, armies. Wow. Apparently there's no limit now on how many assault armies you can have. I guess. Army maintenance is going to screw with our energy production as well. Yeah, I guess we'll roll along very slowly, but we'll roll. And we will look at spaceports.
Construction.
They have no governor. Let's see if we can do something about that. Recruit. Is there anyone leadership, experience, mineral, slaves? We don't have slaves. Engineering, physics, and okay, she's like science based. Let's do the scientist, and we will make that person in charge of that strike force. Spaceport. Corvettes. How many do they have? 366. So we want at least maybe, because they do have their spaceport there, which has a defensive thing of 500. So we're probably going to want about 1,000. Maybe we can make nice and what's it? Communicate.
Diplomacy screen is where we communicate with
You
other
may speak
civilizations.
now.
Here we can declare war,
How
alliances,
about
and implement trade deal.
a trade deal? We want energy. Give us that many, and we'll give you credits or minerals. No, not a monthly transfer, instant. So how many do we need to do? So we need about 200 for that to work. Okay, cancel. Okay, so we'll build up to 200. And yeah, maybe we can do a trade. And that will get us back into a position where we can actually do something. I didn't do too much with trading last game because most of the alien societies that we met were xenophobic and hostile, so
Construction
maybe we
complete.
can change that with this game. 180. How much are we behind? Balance. I mean, we build up a bit and then it dips into the negative once it starts tapping into that. Okay, so let's try that again. So we'll communicate. For trade deal, minerals. We will give you everything we have, and we want all your energy. Are belong to us. Oop. Confirm. See what they think of that. Really think it's much. Okay. Okay, we'll try that again. Don't show, communicate. So we'll offer a trade deal where they get an advantage. So energy credits, instant. Maybe an advantage of 5. Let's try that. Confirm. See what they think of that. They have accepted. Okay. So that puts us back into an ability to do a few things. Hopefully we can complete this colonization before we run out of credits again. Losing 13 a month. Ouch! That really sucks. Like I said, we may have screwed ourselves by trying to expand too far, too fast. We are building our assault armies, though. And, I mean, we can continue to trade with these guys, I guess. And get more and more energy credits as we need them. Well, let's see what happens once Jabba Prime is done. And let's take a look at our surfaces while that's happening. They're almost done. That's going to help us with our energy. Okay, they have established their colony. They're building food. So build hydroponics. These guys, where are they building now? They're occupying that spot. And they're almost done occupying that. So that reduces our energy deficit by a bit. Athena. Oh, is this within our borders now? Athena. No. It's be like a parallax error from, yeah. Because it looks like it's in our border there, but it's not there. It should be based on that hex, I guess. Okay, our science ship. Let's get you to survey that. I should have kept my science ship going, but I did not. Out of my own foolishness. Okay, so things not so bad right now. We're at 0. These guys are working away at their infiltration.
Construction complete.
Construction is complete on Jabba Prime. Okay, so they gotta wait till the population goes in there. Okay, they're researching there, but we can build, say, a power plant, which will help us. And yes, we have a nice bit of power there. Should build a research station and have that ready to go. And I can't build any upgrades for any of these, can I? No. Okay. So yeah, doing that trade deal. Big move for us. It got us past that stall. And yeah. Got to keep an eye on these folk. I figure we need about 1,000 ship power before maybe we start moving in on them. Science ship construction. Survey complete. Okay, so that's the survey of habitable worlds. It gave us some influence and some energy, which is good for us,
consolidation. All Terrabon leaders of significance have been replaced by our own agents. Infiltration cells are in the process of consolidating our rule planet, making certain that everything is in place when we reveal ourselves. Cool. May come as a shock when we actually reveal ourselves, but that's it.
Construction
Energy management. Yeah, I think we need to do something like that. Norgan Prime has finished. So can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Our armies are being built. So, what's next for us? I mean, we could settle Higma. We do have a lot of credits. Okay, let's build a colony ship from our space port. Oh, and we can do the upgrades now too. So where is our secondary spaceport? Okay, so once we hit 200, we can start upgrading those. And that will allow us to build things a little bit faster, I believe. Okay, so we have been playing for a while. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. If you have and you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I should pause things right now. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you for dropping by today. And we will see you the next time we play Stellaris with the Leviathan DLC. Have a great one.